Yeah, all right, that's cool. Yeah, yeah.
All right, we Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us the truth. As you see, the titles is going live on a Wednesday afternoon, but we're really going to go into patience, and patience, endurance, continuing on, and bearing the indignation that it had put upon us because we sinned, we transgressed, we went off. And as it says in Baruch 4:28, turn back to the Lord and so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
And within seeking Him 10 times more, within seeking the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, there's going to come a need of patience, endurance, and it's going to come with adversities along the way as we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that word patience in the online Edamon. It says C1200, patience, quality of being willing to bear adversities.
Mm-hmm.
As it says, and real quick, I'm gonna grab this in Acts 14 and verse 22. Acts 14 verse 22, and it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven, the Yahweh's kingdom, which is going to be on earth, we got to go through adversities, and we will go through adversities, afflictions, hardships, and that's going to require patience.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, again, quality of being willing to bear adversities, and it also says calm endurance of misfortune, suffering. So we're going to go through misfortune. We're going to go through suffering. You're going to lose A and C. You're going to lose this, lose a woman. You lose,
Money,
family members,
jobs.
money, jobs,
Cars.
whatever it may be. And then, but the one thing that we don't want to lose, as the brother's going to bring out, is patience.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, again, calm endurance of misfortune, suffering, except calm endurance, because what it's saying in Ecclesiastes or Sirach 2, it says, make not haste in time of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So when these things, you want to remain calm, cool, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
So it also says patience, sufferance, the quality of suffering or enduring, submission. So you got to fully submit to what is happening and understanding that, what it say, real quick, one more, and then I'll let you get it.
Yeah.
Fiery trials.
I think I got that. No, I got something else.
Yeah,
I got that. Yeah, I'm right here. 1 Peter 4.
Yeah. If you can pull it real quick.
All right, 1 Peter 4, I started 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Mm-hmm.
But rejoice in as much as ye are the partakers of my sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
So Mashiach, Yahushua, he suffered. He went, but within going through his sufferings, he remained patient, understanding that at the end of this, he's going to receive something better. But it said, beloved, thinking not strange, the fiery trial, which is to try you, but rejoice. So you got to submit to it. Understand this is what's going to happen. As it also, this is what's going to happen, as well as when you read Hebrews 12th chapter, going into, near the middle and the end, going into chastising, that the Lord chastise those whom he loves. So we understand that, and submitting to it, that this is something according to our walk. And one more, Job, when he said, shall we receive evil from the Most High, shall we not receive good, or vice versa? So we're going to receive both, and we understand that. You got it.
Hebrews 12 and 2 says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, right? His afflictions, he endured the cross. We got to bear our own cross too.
Yep.
Right? It says, despising the shame, and it sit down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. So he sat down on the right hand. He went through all that to receive a crown. he received, so to speak, his inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other part of his inheritance ain't here yet, which is the kingdom of heaven on earth, and that's what he's coming back to begin. And Lord will we join heirs, we help usher in his kingdom, you know, or be a part of his kingdom, right? It says, verse 3, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against him, lest he be wearied and faint in your minds, right? And so we go through the same thing, you know, with our people, the 2/3. So we suffer like how Yahweh Shai suffered, to some form of fashion, you know, and we're gonna need, if we don't be weary or faint, you know, we fight the truth, you know, we're gonna receive a reward also. And it says, ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin. So we ain't resisted unto blood yet. We ain't went through that. Yahweh Shai went through that. He was proven, you know, found worthy. You know, and it was written that he was gonna go through that and be found worthy. You know, so it says that he's the author and finisher of our faith. So ultimately, it's really dependent on him and his Father. You know, who makes us already predestinated. You know, our story is already written that we're gonna go through, and the stuff that we go through. What's that scripture where? And it's in Corinthians 12 or 14.
Going into.
It's like shit. I fucking brain fog. Satan. But basically, how the suffering this time.
A light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's 12, 14.
I get it.
Because you know this is just for a moment.
I think there's one. There's a couple.
Yeah,
There's
3
one right here. 1 Corinthians 9:24.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not it.
I think it's like 12 or 14,
Yeah,
41 or 14, not 41, 14. Yeah, try 1 Corinthians 14 or 12. It's one of them.
Something else. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this one is in 4 and 17.
4 and 17.
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Mm-hmm.
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Right, things that are seen are temporal, and us going through these afflictions, they're temporal. You know, because we know that it's gonna be it's gonna be a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Ultimately, that's coming. You know, we know that based off the science. You know, so these sufferings are just for a moment. You know,
Yep.
And that's why we teach about the kingdom of heaven. Also, not just Jacob's trouble. Really, hell, even when you read Jeremiah 7, Jacob's troubles for a moment, then you keep reading down, what happens? The glorification, you know, of the nation of Israel happens. The elect being saved, you know, and so this is all just for a moment.
I got one more
Okay.
for you. And you can break it down.
All right.
Romans 8 and verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yep. So the suffering of this present time, you know, it can't, you know, so read the last part. Yeah, it can't compare to what's getting ready to come. You know, and we're gonna wake up with a new mind.
Yeah.
You know, we think about this damn place. It's gonna be like that's what I wanted. It's gonna be like a dream.
Yeah.
You know, like how it says in the book of Job. You know, Esau's time is here
That's
for a moment.
Yeah.
Then hey, his time is gone. You know, but for us, you know, it's gonna be like, well, damn, you know, it wasn't really that long. You know, it wasn't bad. Really, it wasn't. You know, because really, you know, the Lord's time is different from our time.
Yeah.
You know, but day by day, hour by hour, the Lord is hurrying up and speeding, you know, this shit up.
Yep.
You know, so just focus on that. how quick the days are going by now. I remember back when I was, you know, 8 years old, 9 years old, playing outside. We'd be outside all day. You felt the full 24 hours. You know, you felt time just there. You had time for everything. Now it's real quick. It's daylight savings time. Days still fucking flying. It's supposed to be an hour back. You used to be able to feel that.
Yeah.
You know, growing up. You don't get that no more. It's because the Lord is shortening the time. He's hastening our days. You know.
Got this real quick?
Yeah, you go ahead.
You got it. Job 20 verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Yeah, so the time of the hypocrite is short, which is Esau Edom. His time is short. The joy of the wicked is for a moment. And this, it says something that I think it's Second Esdras, no, it's in Sirach. I believe it's in Sirach, where the wicked say that our moment is for a short time. Let's do all this
Wisdom of
wickedness.
Solomon.
Yeah, wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I think it's like
Second.
Yep. Yeah, it's the second chapter. And so they know that their time is short.
Yeah.
They know that them enduring in wickedness is going to be gone. Their time is going to be gone.
Yep.
Because really the purpose for the wicked ruling was to be punishment to the Israelites. And so now that the Israelites are coming right back together, their bodies coming right back together. The dry bones, the body of the Israelites is coming right back together. Now they know why to go down. We pay this money, they coming right back alive. It's over for us really. And that's what Herod feared. That's why he was seeing the Lord when he was a baby, because he knew that well, if this baby is born and this baby get out, hey, we through. Our rulership ultimately is going to be through. And so now we're here. Yahushua was born. He taught the nation, the elected nation of Israel. The whole nation will be saved through him, starting with the elect. It's over with. So there's nothing you can do to stop the Israelites from waking up and ruling. And the world needs that. The world itself, is patiently waiting. It says that in the book of Romans.
Keep reading Romans 8. But I'm continuing on to Job.
Yeah, you good.
Job 20 and verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Right. And this shit, just like how you do it number 2, you flush the shit down the toilet. That's how it's going to happen to Esau and the wicked. You keep going.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yet he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Yep, that's Esau Edom. He's not going to be remembered. His place in heaven, his place in rulership won't be found no more.
Yep.
I think it's more on that.
Yep. Verse 9, one more. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
Yep, so it's place. Him being your boss, the CEOs, ultimately the plantation owners, that his place is going to be gone. And that's what we're waiting on for.
That's right.
Because it's well deserved. We did all this wickedness. You thought the Most High was one like unto yourself. You thought that your houses was going to continue, your generations was going to continue, and you was going to continue to be over us. That's not what's written.
Nope.
Your time is for a moment, and that's why the Revelations 12 and 12 is going to happen. Because he know that his time is short. So he wants to fulfill his enterprise.
That's right.
It's not going to happen. He thinks it's going to happen, but it's not going to happen. But yeah. All right. I want to get this. Micah 7 in verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So right, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned. So we have done these things. We have went off. And so we bear the indignation. We're at the bottom. This man of sin is over us. He has this place in the earth right now, but it's for a short moment. The 2/3, they don't understand that it's for a short moment. They think he's going to continue. That's why they want to be like this nigga. Well, ain't nothing happened to the white man right now. I guess the way to go. Ain't that? Because, that's in Ecclesiastes. Talking about how the hard sons of man is set to do wicked. Because judgment.
Never go forth.
Yeah, you can get that real quick, please. And so our people think that ain't nothing happening to them. Shit, we might as well be like him. We gonna do what he. They learned the ways of the wicked. Hell, they got even more wicked being amongst the wicked.
Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes.
I think it's 8.
8, yeah. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right, so that's why people gonna continue to go down that spiral. You know, they're gonna continue to go down the ways of death, or go down they're gonna follow the road to death. You know, they want their easy path to
The
go.
broad gate.
Yeah, the broad gate. Yep, and that's what I'm finna bring up too, and that's second Esdras. You know, and so judgment right now is being executed at a slow rate. It's kind of fast, really. We can see that because we can see the amount of death that's been happening over these last 2-3 years,
Yeah.
4 years. It's been on a steady increase. And
The Ovid.
yeah, back in the ancient world, judgment happened quick.
Yeah.
You know, right on the spot, judgment. But the Lord let you stack up that wickedness. And so now's the time for you to receive the judgment. All right? You had a short time to rule, short time to be wicked. It ain't meant to be, you know. So this is Second Ezra 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore. He said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I have come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The city is set in a wide place, that it may be deep and great. But put the case, right, the narrow entrance were Salakia. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad way or the broad? There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right and on the left a deep water. And only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water. So you got a picture there. There's a path. You got water on one side. You got fire on the other. Right? And only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go therein at once, or go there at once. So that's like unto us brothers. You know, we got to walk that path, that straight path, that straight gate. You know, and there's many ways that you can fall in. When you see, like for instance, a boardwalk, you at the beach. It's this long ass path. You got all this water surrounding you. That equals death. You going off. You know, it's easy for you to do that. It's easy for you to do wickedness.
Yeah.
To walk that straight path is hard to do. But it's not hard if you got the spirit of Yahweh Shai upon you. You able to walk that path. You know, and sometimes that boardwalk, if it ain't had no construction done to it or renovation, you know, it's gonna feel like you, oh shit, am I gonna fall in? The Lord ain't gonna let you fall. If you the elect, the Lord's not gonna let you fall.
And that boardwalk is shrunk to where
Yeah.
you're the only one that can fit on it at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Can't walk side to side. You know, scripture also what it say? Seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yep.
You by yourself, really.
Yep.
We got brothers, of course, but at the end of the day, another brother can't get you saved.
Yep.
It's on you.
Mm-hmm. We can't even save ourselves.
Exactly.
We do the works and have the faith.
Give diligence.
Yep.
To make that common election sure.
Yep. I mean, and the elect is gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, the elect is gonna understand, hey, this is all we got.
Yeah.
You know, and the 2/3 they fail to realize that, but when the shit hit the fan, you know, they gonna realize that, and it's gonna be too late. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you. You're not finna use the Lord like a light switch. You gonna cut it on, cut it off. You know, I need some light, cut it on. I like being in the dark. You gonna cut? No, this 1 foot in, 1 foot out shit. It don't work like that.
Right.
You know? And then verse 9 says, If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? So we got to go through this. And it's going to say that. Verse 10, I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. So that's Israel's portion to walk that straight gate.
Yeah.
There's no other way of getting around it. You know, the heathen, that's what they want. They want the easy way to shit. Israel, we gotta work for that. And we slapped the Most High's hand away. We want to be like the heathen. All of us. All of the nation of Israel went off. You know, because of captivities, you know, our hard minds, you know. But the Lord is calling us to repentance. And with that repentance, you getting right, you know, it says that good is set against evil. So what the fuck you think is going to happen to you? We're living in a world full of wickedness, right? Certain things is going to happen to you, you know, out of nowhere. Shit is just like that. And it's to build you up. Because very soon, these people ain't going to have nothing. They really don't have nothing now. They think that. They're giving the false, a facade.
Yeah.
You know, but really, they don't have anything. Ultimately, they don't have this truth. Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times. And that bread, you know, how it says in Matthew 4, they don't have that spiritual bread to keep them going.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what's going to keep you sustained. And how's that going to keep you sustained? When the food goes away, when the water's away, the Lord's going to provide all that. You're going to have an understanding to know, hey, the Lord's going to provide that for me. Even if I got to go out and still look for something, the Lord's going to have it up to where you're going to run across the fucking pizza or apple or orange, banana. That's enough to sustain you, to keep you going. You might have 2 cases of water, 1 case of water, 1 water bottle, 2 water bottles. Doesn't fucking matter. You had enough for that time, for that day, to keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got a family, you know, the Lord provide. Especially if your woman treat you right, you know, vice versa. Because the unbelieving wife or the unbelieving husband may be saved through you. So this is just bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got something.
Yeah, this is Revelation, because like you're saying, you never know. You know, you could just stumble across it. You be thinking about it like, man, been about 2 or 3 days you ain't ate.
Yeah.
I just wish I had some chicken or something. And then when you say that, you know, you've been keeping your integrity, you've been enduring, and then the Lord, you know, brings it across you. And then you know, catch it, wring its neck.
Yeah.
Or just a plate of chicken, however it may be.
Yeah. Because society's still going to be functioning. The
Yeah.
lights might be off one day. They might have it to where the lights is off at nighttime. During the daytime, you might have power or something. You know, so life is still going to be functioning. You just won't be able to go to the store and all that shit. Because you might have to have the chip in order to go to the store. All that, you know, reflects on patience, suffering.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate suffering. Ooh, let me get that. Sirach 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, so you know you serving the Lord, you're gonna be tempted, especially in that time. You know, but the Lord's gonna keep you. Let me get that. Real quick, you got some more?
Yeah, I had that Revelation 3 real quick.
Alright.
Revelation 3 verse 10.
Oh, you got that already?
Yeah, I had that on deck. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast the word of my patience, I also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
You got it.
Which I come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go into the word keep, which in the Hebrew is shamar, goes into protect, safeguard, and he's going to keep you, as it says in the NLT, I will protect you from the great time of testing. So the whole world is going to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
The whole world is going to be tested, but there's only going to be a minute number of people, the elect, which is going to hold fast. That crown, hold fast that cross, and keep moving and trusting the Lord Yahweh outside. I was on somewhere, social media, and I seen others say never distrust the Lord Yahweh outside. So even to the very end, we gotta trust in the Lord, because it says he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we're going to be hated of all men. We're going to, some may be martyrs or will be martyrs. We're going to die for this. We're going to go through certain suffering, certain trials and tribulations. Each brother is going to have their own certain trial that they got to go through in order to prove themselves worthy to be, part of the elect.
Mm-hmm.
So it said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, because you remain patient, because that's what the Lord is telling us to do. Just be patient. I'm on the way. I'm coming, because the Lord is a man bound by his words.
Mm-hmm.
So if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. But when he says he's going to do it, there's a specific order that is going to happen. It's not just going to happen. Yeah, I said I was going to do it, and then he does it. It's got to be something that happens in order for it to get to it. Like right now,
Mm-hmm.
we're waiting on the chip. World War III, Jacob's trouble, and a few other prophecies that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Lord can't just skip over that and just give us the kingdom. No, we got to go through this, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said, remain patient. And this is Yahweh speaking as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we believe in Yahweh Shai. Says that his words are faithful, or the 2 Corinthians 15 says that these words are faithful and true. And then in Revelation 19 it said, I seen him that sat thereon, and his name was called Faithful and True. So we believe in Yahweh Shai, and then we can believe these words. And what did it say also? You believe in the Most High, believe also in me.
Yeah.
In John 10,
Yeah.
in my house are many mansions, and if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come back and receive you of my own.
Mm-hmm.
So Yahweh Shai said, believe in me. You believe in God, will believe in me too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're believing these words, and we're remaining patient. And we believe that within this patience, at the end, is going to come with protection from the Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So real quick, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man thy crown. When you go into that word man, no man, it says G3367, nobody, no one, nothing. So don't let nothing take your crown away. Nothing, angels, principalities, a woman, your job, cars, whatever it may be, your family. Don't let anything deter you from what is to come, from that salvation. That's exactly, and we got to keep our eyes on the prize, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
This is Corinthians 10-13 says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. But with the temptation, also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. And so, we talking about the hour of temptation. We can go through certain things, but the Lord will make a way for you to escape.
Yeah.
For the elect, for the 2/3, they way of escaping is gonna be taking the MOTB, which really you ain't escape shit.
No.
You going right into a perdition. By the way of that fire and that brimstone. So you ain't escaped nothing. Ain't nobody escaping JT. We ain't gonna be in Jacob's trouble. You escaping none of that. We ain't been through that. Slavery is a little form of Jacob's trouble. A little form. Hell, what? 5%, 3%. It ain't nothing like what we about to go through.
Right.
But it said the Lord knows He knows your limits. So even if a brother got to get not put down, slocky, damn, makes him like brother dog. But if a brother got to, be put to death, it's because the Lord, He know your limit. He can handle the guillotine. He can handle, really that's the only form that I know of how they said they're gonna put us to death. Torture. Yeah. He can handle that. He ain't gonna feel a thing. Yep. I'm just gonna see if he gonna back down to get scared and not call upon my name more. Now I got you then. At that time, got him. Yeah. Yaakov, he gonna feel every bit of that pain. Yeah. Hey, and that's how the Lord get down. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to fear, was Hebrews 10, you're supposed to fear Him that can both kill and destroy. Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew
10:28, that's right. Yeah. Matthew 10 real quick. This all I got after this.
Yeah.
Block him out. Fucking mouth.
I ain't got nothing else.
Alright, this is Matthew 10:28. It says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. So really, don't fear man. Yeah. It says, but rather because the Lord is sending them. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord is sending that flood to marshal all His troops. Esau, hell, even if you got to defend yourself, from a wicked ass nigga, or wicked ass Edomite, you put him down. The Lord sent that. The Lord sent them. right? But rather fear him, which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So he's able to destroy your body, right? And he's able to save you. He's the author and finisher of our faith. So he's able to destroy and save. All right? But yeah, that's all I got, though.
And with fearing the Lord Shemi Ashai, is going to come with patience.
Yeah.
Understanding the Lord's goodness, understanding the time of the Lord, that we're not on our time, man. We're on the Lord's time. And with understanding the Lord's time, it comes with understanding that everything the Lord does is perfect. It's pure, sound. Because we may want something to go down this way, but if it went down this way, it wouldn't have led to the chip.
Yeah.
If it led, like say, like the Cuban Missile Crisis or something that happened, and then that happens, and then it doesn't lead to the chip. It leads to something else. Because the chip still had to come into fruition. Or we want World War III to happen first, and then the chip. Some people say that that even Christianity, they say that the war is going to happen, or something like that, or they're going to get beamed up in the 7-year trend. A whole lot of madness.
What about the elect?
Exactly.
They don't ever talk about the 144,000.
Yeah.
You know, they talk about Christians being beamed up. Motherfucker, you got all Christians won't be saved. If you want to be like that, you got the 144,001 Christians.
Yeah.
They don't ever. What about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it though.
So it comes with a lot, man. You know, patience, endurance, and understanding, and not just listening, but comprehending what the scriptures are saying, and what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is saying, and it comes with patience, man. Because shit, we want to get out of here yesterday. We want to get out of here the same week we found out we was Israelites. We was expecting it.
Yeah.
We said, oh man, I ain't going to the club this week.
Yeah.
It's about, what if I'm at the club and all hell breaks loose? Hell no.
You got to blunt in your ear.
Yeah.
Bro. God damn.
A whole bunch of madness, man.
Drill.
Yeah.
I cut that shit off instant.
Yeah.
Went in there. Started to break. I took my
Yeah.
fucking hair down. Shit for 2 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes with patience, man, and that was the topic of the lesson. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit and to the fold. And before we now collecting about praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chakodash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.